Hello everyone, my name is Ned Finn. Welcome back to the channel, welcome back to the stream, and welcome back to Dwarf Fortress. Something I haven't played since vacation. I was looking at my truly enormous list of... hello? Sorry, I'm looking at the audio levels and was trying to figure out what the heck was going on with them, but in any event, I was looking at my big list of like ongoing stream projects, and there's too dang many of them, and one of them was Dwarf Fortress, specifically our dear fortress of Feralcobalt. Now, we started this fortress kind of in, I think, early summer of the year 102, and it's currently 107, and I think we can put the kibosh on this as a successful fortress if we guide it through, I think, a decade worth of history. So that is that's what we're going to do. We're going to see about shepherding our dear little fortress through an entire year of its history. I am so confused by the audio levels, to the point that I'm actually going to pull them up on my phone and check to see that the game audio itself is, like, at all visible, or audible, rather. Yeah, I guess it's still audible. It's just not super loud, which is fine. You know, the music will be a thing. You can hear a little bit of the, like, clamor of the tavern and stuff. I don't know. Clearly, I'm just losing my ding-dang brain, which is fine and unsurprising. Hello, Ameth! Indeed, Ned is Dwarf Fortressing. I'm dwarfing that fortress, bro. Elven Caravan has arrived. I did not remember that happening. It's also worth mentioning that I have not seen the inside of Feralcobalt in quite some time, so I really do not remember what's going on. What on earth has happened here? When did we dig this out? And more importantly, why. I don't like it. And so, I build wall. Nope. From microline blocks. Oop, all please. Same as before. All. Gosh, it's been a while since I've since I've played this. Good lord. And do we even have a door currently to speak of? Who's to say? Oh, that's right. We need to build the frickin' walls out first, and then we can place a door. Never mind. I'm remembering how the game works. We've got our tavern here. Which, shouldn't there be food here as well? Yeah. There's not. It's all frickin' drink, but whatever. That's fine. We'll blame the dwarves for that, not me. Surely not me. Never me. No, no, no. See, I've been playing a ton of Factorio recently, which is its own separate set of headaches. And then we'll go ahead and move some goods. This is all copper. So, like, conceivably, they won't hate us for this. This is all copper bins. This is all the wood, which I think they'll balk at. So, yeah. We might sell them some, like, metal bars. Seems like something that elves might, you know, need for on their end. And then a jet door. Why not? It matches the black sand. That's a little bit too common around these parts. Round here, these parts. Of which I'm not a particular fan. Where is our dear broker? Making its way here somewhere. Presumably. And Ameth, how's your fortress going? Hopefully better than mine. Bauxite mug. I have struck onyx, apparently. And have since taken that up. Suppose. Empty food storage item, blah, blah, blah. Elven caravan. Cook from venomous coal. Sparring. And a human bowman is visiting. At 124 pop, not bad. Not bad at all. I'm at 82. And Ameth, I've set myself a relatively straightforward goal here. My goal is to shepherd this fortress successfully through a decade of its existence. And if we can hit that, I will consider this particular run of Dwarf Fortress done for the time being, at least. What is this? I don't know what to make of this thing. Barely of consequence. I shan't worry about it. One guy is just always unhappy, like really mad. Yeah, no, same here. Actually, it's units, and then we'll sort by happiness. Yeah, I kind of figured as much. It's Eton Dastotkir, who is our mad necromancer, who's just kind of wanders around our living space, just kind of making herself a nuisance more than anything else. But, you know, is what it is, I imagine. How many beds do we currently have, incidentally? Check stocks, and then we search beds. 105 versus the 82 pop that we have. So presumably, we've got a decent decent set of folks. These are supposed to be not taverns, temples, yes? Let's see here. Furniture. A couple of steel altars, which works for me. And then we'll throw a couple of doors here as well. And we'll literally use whatever's closest. That'll be fine. We gotta check to see if our trader has actually made his way out there. Can access the depot. So what's taking him so long then? Yo, broker. Where you at, son? Do we not... Hold on. Hold on, administrators. Monum. Okay. Oh, he's literally finally making his way out there. Okay. Whatever. Let's see here. Plunges of Heather. Oh, this is just a person or like maybe a troop? And yeah, no, Ameth, absolutely. This is one of those games that like there's a lot to wrap your head around. But it's freaking phenomenal. I adore this game. Conduct a meeting? Monum, get back here. Conduct a meeting. You went on break and you know it. We'll trade. Got some finished goods. Oh, this is all like... Okay, well, we've got some stuff here. Okay, we've got some muscle shell jewelry and such. Tourmaline-bound codex. Cushion-cut green tourmaline. Go ahead and sell a bunch of these muscle shell bits and bobs. And then what we definitely don't want to do is sell the frickin'... That's like a legendary. As a legendary. That's like important gear. Oh gosh, I used to remember how the pig iron bars work. This is one of those things that like, if you want to be good at, like... I hope you like having this as the only thing that you want to play. Which, like, I get on those spins with games, but I'm too restless, man. What's up, Michael? How's it going, my guy? Oh, I'm doing just fine, my guy. How about yourself? Steel bars. Silver. How are the steel is more... Like, steel is essentially like magic in this frickin' universe. It's more valuable than silver. Because silver, you just, like, smelt it and call it a day. You actually buy a tremendous amount of wood from the elves, presumably because they feel like they're the only ones who, like, are... have a legitimate use of force when it comes to trees. Rattlesnake, Gray Langer. I don't even know what that is. We've got some instruments. What else have we got? We got some fruit. We'll go ahead and buy some of that. Macadamia nuts, almonds, sure. What else have we got? We got hoods, we got some bucklers, vests, wooden swords, which seems like, you know, not ideal. This is a little excessive. To the point that I think I'm actually going to go ahead and nix the steel bars as a part of this trade. We can make more steel. It's fine. Trade them. Keep them on their good side. See, your low race still revels in death, that poor creature. Okay, but are we, like, gonna trade or not? What, because of the shells? It's a mollusk, you weirdos. Or was there, like, a bone amulet in there, something that I oversaw? Whatever. I am learning what the elves do and do not like. Improve. Horrified? Hold on. Why's one of my dudes horrified? Whatever. Barely matters. So are the elves going to be, like, mad at me now? Well, it turns out they didn't buy any of our stuff. So I'm going to assume... No. Ugh, whatever. One more things we learned about the elves. That's fine. It is what it is. Excuse me. It's also worth mentioning, I do not love this gap here. Of course, this is all frickin' chalk. I remember so little about this game already. Part of the issue is that I'm jumping back straight into a fortress, like, already in production. Like, if I were starting up a new fortress, I'd kind of, like, rebuild the old muscle memory over time. But this is just chaos. Alright, let's see here. We do need to put down some thrones. We do have some chert. Okay. Use the last material for that. Actually, cancel. Cancel. Well, we can go ahead and, like, yeah, we'll do a little thing here. Is chert stone? That's got to be stone, yeah. Okay. Let's make some more frickin' thrones, shall we? In the meantime, yeah, we can just do closest material to hand as well. Until we run out, which we've just done! Hooray! Boo. Let's go ahead and engrave along here. Yes, Michael, what's up? Cold front at 93. That's not a cold front, bruh. Don't know what to tell you. Baroness of Feralcobalt has mandated the construction of certain goods. What certain goods would that be? Stray Drake has been found dead. Okay, we need to... In order... We are currently making rock thrones. Cool. So in theory, we might already have some more to throw down. And indeed we do. Fabo. Go ahead and designate these as meeting areas. Accept that as a... Yeah, we'll go ahead and do that there. Do that there. Do a door. Do that there. And then set this as a temple. No specified deity. Oh. Didn't mean to do that. No specified deity. So folks will be able to use this. Alright, Pete, gotta go play Ring Night right now. You don't gotta do nothing you don't want to, Amos, you know. It's your life. You get to choose. You get to write your own story, bruh. Don't let nobody tell you how you gotta live your life, cause you don't. You know? Alright. Got some bauxite here. And then we'll go ahead and throw some doors in there. For the doors, we'll use just the nearest material. Throw some beds in there. Call it a flippin' day. Get this man a true. Hey, did they add, like, ambient sounds to this game? Am I imagining that? I do not know. It is impossible to say. Barely matters, mind you. Neither here nor there. Anywho. Baby's growing up. Human dwarf or human bards visiting. Sparring. Ugh. Has imposed a ban on certain exports. Can we see that? What does that mean? Where can I... Okay. Administrators. I don't know. Could not tell you. That is a different necromancer who has taken up residence in the fortress, apparently. Job item lost or destroyed. Whatever. It's of little consequence. All right, what's what is up next here? Sparring. A human monster slayer wasting ghoul is visiting. That feels like something that I should look into. When 110 years old, a human monster slayer wasting ghoul. So he was a human monster slayer who is now also a wasting ghoul. I think that is what that means. It is how I will choose to parse and interpret the information that I am seeing before me here. Is this dude just running around? Yeah, in his bloody pants. Which is absolutely fine. Okay, we need more copper bars. That is something that I can address here. I know we've got a fair bit of limonite, and I think that's a... No, the limonite is not a copper ore. That's an iron ore, isn't it? We'll find out. Stone use, limonite. Ore of iron. Yep. Malachite. Core of copper. Ore of copper. Magnetite is a... No, that's an ore of iron. It's tetrahedrite that's an ore of copper. Do we have any tetrahedrite hanging around? We sure do. We sure frickin' do. Boys. Get 'em. This is all magnetite up here. More magnetite. And this is tetrahedrite. So we'll go ahead and grab up some of that there. Some of that there tetrahedrite. To give ourselves a little bit of ore. A little bit of from up in there. Stray llama has been stung by a honeybee. Well, that's no bueno. Need 3 copper bars. We're working on it, Sonny Jimbo. Believe you me. Of course, we got hematite here as well, which is unnecessary. We got ourselves a nice little Nice little horizontal, or diagonal, rather, vein of ore. We're going to go ahead and paint ourselves a couple of bedrooms there. Yes. Approve. Need more copper bars. There's no way of getting around it. Let's kind of pick away at this until we're done with it. We've got migrants, folks. Ugh. Oh, we've got migrants, folks. Which means we need a bunch more beds, which is fine. More migrants means more potential workers, which is a good thing, for the record. Okay, let's see here. Yeah, we'll definitely go ahead and throw... Let's see what we've got for wall construction here. Do we have chalk blocks more? More chalk blocks? Or siltstone, for that matter? Either one. Kind of matches the theme. Oh, no. Select material after placement, please. And then... So it's chalk blocks then. Which is fine. And that is what we will continue to use. Cancel that out then. Continue to use chalk blocks. Well, I don't like none of this. Okay. And of course, I legitimately do not think that there is a good way to do this. No, you literally just have to... measure once, measure twice, cut once, I guess. Measure twice, cut nonce. This is bauxite. Oh. Oh, I think we could have used that to get rid of the construction orders. It is what it is. It is of barely any consequence. Anyway. And for that, we will use bauxite. And for that, we use bauxite as well. And that will line this up nicely with the, with our grid, which I could have done. It's fine. The occasional larger bedroom really wouldn't be like the worst thing in the world, but it's fine. Go for construction, wall, bauxite blocks. Incidentally, probably going to be a shorter stream tonight. Probably keep it to a tight 90 minutes. That's because I'm a little tired, to be honest with you. More than anything else. No, stocks. And then it's going to be under boulders, right? Yeah, siltstone. Lots of siltstone. Not as much siltstone as I would have suspected, actually, but that's okay. What do we have the most of? Chalk. Tetrahedrite, magnetite, microline. Okay, so siltstone is still, like, up there. Except for the chalk. The chalk is more. Make rock blocks. Okay. Instructions, floors. Select material after. Do we have siltstone? We do have siltstone. Fantastic! Then we will extend this out there and call it a flippin' day. The 13th of Felsite. Oh, someone's building something. Guild of Lenses. Sorry, Crafts Dwarf Guild. Let's go ahead and make a note of this, because I am so likely to forget. This is why I keep these pens nearby. 0.36. Do you hate me? No, it's a 0.38. Never mind. It's still terrible. Terribly thin. Guild of Lenses. Crafts. Dwarf. Guild. Okay. That's literally all we needed to do. Alright, approve. Yes, you are approved. Congratulations. I hope you feel good about yourself. I would. This is the unnamed sculpture garden.
So like I was saying.
What?
Make it about me. I ain't being careful.
I thought this was a frickin'... Okay. Yes, this is the guild hall. The Ivy of Rocks, Farmer Guild Hall. Okay. The Guild of Swamps. Okay. So we're going to be building a hall for the Guild of Lenses next, I suppose. Well, let's go ahead and give them the same courtesy that we showed to the Guild of Swamp Ass over here. Sorry, guys. That's unnecessarily mean. Yeah. Yeah. What are we going to do here? Chalk seems pretty appropriate. 50 chalk blocks. There we go. Cool beans. Okay, and then we will also dig this out. Fishery worker has created Tezeldag, a cacao wood koshosh. He offers it to the whip of words. Okay. That's cool. I guess. No! Stop this immediately. Oh dear. I made a mistake. That's fine. I made a boo-boo. Although that does prove my previous point that, yes, the construction could be canceled with the deconstruct order, which is good. We are going to go ahead and use the chalk blocks for the floor. For the floor. The fleur. And we're just going to do enough to cover the black sand. We're also going to dig this out, I think. Select material after placement. We'll go ahead and place the... We could build wooden walls. Ridiculous. Don't be absurd. We'll go ahead and use the chalk blocks. And we'll use that same material moving forward. And then we're also going to... Yeah. Just going to take this whole down. Take this whole thing down, rather. Build out the wall. Construction, wall. Construction, wall, wall, wall. No. Gah. I have made another error. No, I haven't. This is literally the exact same thing that I did here. Why am I building these things kind of weird and wonky? It doesn't matter, mind you. It's actually fine. Build a wall and call it a day. Good God. There's a lignite wall over there. Which is, you know, pretty cool. We like lignite. It's a good source of cocaine. I mean, coke. Which is something different, apparently. According to these dwarves, it's not even a drug. It's like coal.
I'm being so serious, and he's gonna give it a heart once I give it a thumbs down. Or if he knows I'm watching, he'll heart it before I give it a thumbs down. That's all I know about that.
And then we smooth this over. And then we'll designate the spots for engraving. Right. Right. That's what we'll do, so we will. That's what we will do. Shows we will. Shows we will. Incidentally, my brain is now utterly Factorio poisoned, so I'm thinking of everything in terms of belts now, and it's a real problem. But that's okay. I will somehow, some way, I shall endure. I'll go ahead and throw down. Speaking of doors,
In the past,
we'll put an indoor and an outdoor.
who's this meet with? He says, I don't know, reach out to your supervisor. So I reached out to Paige because I work
Closest material.
know either. So Cam said, bet.
The iron statues.
Management had it taken off. So I don't know if that's or anything. Those featured DM don't work for y'all? Mine does. I love it. People start complaining about HDM. I'm like, why? It keeps my adherence high as hell, and y'all know I don't work.
Man, everyone is just gathered up here to form a little craft circle, I suppose. Spurs. Do we have literally any statues that are not currently being used? Stocks? Statues?
That's all?
Yes, we do. We should have 3 statues that are not currently being used. Let's put this to the test. Furniture. Statues. Closest material. Bing, bang, boom, boom. We have more statues than I realized. Well, now I'm just bloody confused.
Mine does that.
It's definitely not the number of... I don't know.
Not every time. So
The stock tickers confuse me, as is so often the case. Surprising nobody. A vile force of darkness has arrived.
like, and left side talking about. Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me?
Did they show up and then immediately disappear? Or is there something obvious that I'm missing? Well, let's go ahead and check units. Other. See if there are any hostiles. Literally nothing. They showed up and vanished. Cool. Smell you later, goblins. Yeah, I think we're literally fine, actually. Ooh, there's one hostile. And it is a kobold thief. I don't think that he managed to grab anything. Okay. I think he got chased off successfully. Legitimately. Overcome by terror. Terror at what?
It's hard. Let that baby rest.
Does this guy live here? Who are you? Oh, he's a goblin thief. Okay.
Under your tongue, or you just take it? Okay.
Oh, hello. Well, no, 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 no. Send the army after this man. Also, can we expand this?
She told us all of this that goes into her intestine. Y'all don't be listening. Y'all's not real friends.
Squads.
No, this was not a fluid pill. It's for the bile. My bad, I'm sorry.
Presumably this guy will meet his an untimely fate sooner than later. This guy started to hightail it out of there. He's like, oh no. There we go. I was about to say, what do you mean? There's a giant gray parrot in the bag, but no, it's a giant gray parrot leather bag. Like it's made out of whatever. It's fine. And then where's the other hostile? If they're even here. They ain't. The other thief is gone. Cool beans. One of the coolest of beans. I like that. It's like a little trade outpost is sheltered under the trees. I like that an awful lot, actually. It's a nice little visual for that. We love to see it. Speaking of loving to see things, what else are we looking at here? Oh, boy. Okay. We need to designate this as a guild hall now that we actually have the thing. Resume construction. Was someone scared off from this previously? Oh, and then designate that as trash, obviously. I swear they've added a whole bunch of ambient sound effects. I don't think I'm imagining this. It matters not. Set this as a meeting area. Boom. Except Guild Hall, Crafts Dwarf Guild, Guild of Lenses. It's a meeting place. Currently at quality 1200. Couple of statues ought to fix that, though, right? In theory. And I think this guy is, yep, carrying one of those statues now. All right, where does that bring the quality of this place up to? 1700. We'll be a guild hall in no time. Yep. Guild hall. Bing, bang, boom. All right, what else have we got? Hall for the lens of, yeah. So visiting bard, straight ram, copper barrel, trapper, there. Interrupted by a goblin thief. Well, no more of that, I should think. Dead or missing, all deceased. Domesticated animals. Speaking of which, is there anything that isn't currently in the pasture? Our pasture full of vomit and dirt? I was born in the pasture, molded by it. Straight piglet. Presumably there's a number of pets. They're not eligible for pasturing. But other than that, we've actually had our little militia fellows down here doing something worthwhile, which is always appreciated. Okay. Guild hall is done. Now we need bedrooms. Let me rephrase that. Now we need a lot more bedrooms. Go ahead and build out some of these walls. And we'll select the material after use. Chalk blocks. Well, no, we're actually going to cancel that. Because we're going to build more out this way. Speaking of which, let's build more out this way. Gosh, that's going to be a big old project. But worth it, I think. Hopefully. One certainly hopes. One certainly hopes. Alright, what do we got here? No. We have too many folks here as it is. Enough food and drink to satisfy. But, what we don't have is enough space. So, we will work on satisfying that now. Actually, now that we've got that dug out, let's go ahead and build that out as far as there. Yeesh. Eventually, the tetrahedrite has got to stop somewhere. Thank you, my many miners. Always helpful. Always much obliged. The dear dedicated miners of Feralcobalt. Alright, speaking of which. Speaking of showing my affection for their dedication. Go ahead and dig that out a little bit further. So we'll have combined bedrooms, or combined walls and hewn bedrooms, we'll say. Love a good bit of hewn stone. Don't we, folks? We'll dig that out. Go ahead and make a work order. Let's make 30 beds. $35. Why not? Call it a frickin' day. Go ahead and build this out here. Now, the problem is... the frickin' problem is that we've got, like, a lot of work to do. We've got a lot of these frickin' things that we need to build. Yeah. And then we'll actually cut it there so we can start building out further from, you know, beyond there. Oh, how else do we want to roll this? Oh, for my beloved RimWorld expansion planner. It's fine. I'll tell you what we should do some building of is more of these wheelbarrows, because that will, like, meaningfully help us. Cave wheat. I gotcha. I gotcha. I gotcha. Cave wheat. And then we'll leave it fallow in the winter and spring. Summer and autumn, we will plant our cave wheat. Our delicious cave wheat. Okay, this is like literally as much as we're going to be able to build. Or this is like probably as good as it's going to get through here for right now. So... and we know that we can fit, like, enough stuff in there. So we will, do so. I don't think there's going to be anything that's not accessible in terms of the construction. Besides, some of these walls might be a little bit tricky, but it's okay. We shall endure. Good news is we've got people aplenty to do the stuff that is necessary to make sure that we have enough bedrooms for all of our new people. There's a ghoul of some kind. I don't even know what to make of that anymore. Let's see here. Okay. Yeser. That'll have to do it. And that's what? 1, 2, 3. That's 10, 20 new bedrooms. It's 22 new bedrooms. But we went from like 80-something to almost to just shy of 115. So, like, we kind of need a little bit more stuff. Need a little bit more stuff, if you know what I'm saying. It's fine. We shall endure. We just need to, do a little bit more. So let's go ahead and build up our new wall. Oh, Jesus. Of course. Of course, of course, of course. And then we... put up doors. Closest material, please God. Literally out of doors. That's okay. We'll build more. And we will make, like, 50 of them. Why not? No possible downside to that. Nope, nope, nope. And if there is, and this is the clever part, I refuse to see it. See, this is exactly what I was afraid of. Incidentally. Okay, what about beds? Who has some beds for me? Okay, decent amount of beds here. And by a decent amount, I mean 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 beds. So a decent amount of beds. Ugh. Let's go ahead and check our stocks and look at beds. 111 beds in use, 6 to spare? Am I reading that correctly? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, something like that. It's something like that. Or 11 beds in total with 6 to spare. Let's go see how those stocks are looking. I've got 1 bed to spare. Can we see what our doors look like? Oh, we can. None. None to spare. None to spare. Unfortunate, to say the very least. Well, we've got plenty of these frickin' stone cutters. Is this the bleeding hospital? And it is. And it bloody well is. Right. Right. Bleeding out in my ears as well. Now, conceivably, we could build another bedroom right there, but I don't feel like it. Because it's going to cramp the staircase. The central stair. Which is clearly so bleeding important. Obviously. Jesus. Limonite. Right, now, speaking of which, we also need... Don't tell me that some migrants have bloody arrived. Unacceptable. What's up, Michael? Unrotten, cookable, solid item. We've got no meat. We've got very little fish. What are our fisher dwarves doing, if anything? Let's check our labor panel. Go ahead and assign them. See what they're bloody well doing. Bloody chock blocks, innit? 105 tomorrow. That's ridiculous, Michael. Texas wants not for human habitation. Clearly. Get out of there while you still bloody well can. Because Texas will only tolerate you lot being there for but so long. And then after that, heaven help you. Heaven bloody well help you. Let's go ahead and put some fishmongery. Workshops, farming, fishery. Fishery 1 doesn't matter. We use microline. Fishery 2 still doesn't matter. We'll use bloody microline. Put that there. Cold wave of 88 degrees Fahrenheit. That's not a cold wave. That's not even a cool wave. It's a slightly more tolerable wave, but that's it. Chock blocks. Bloody well chock blocks in it. We got quite a lot of these bloody things, don't we? Bunch of animals and such. Well, migrants, which we do not have the capacity for right now. We haven't got space for a bunch of migrants. God bless them. How many more bleeding... okay. Check stocks. Beds, 1. Doors, 13. I'll bloody well take it. 13 doors. Chalk doors, absolutely. Use closest material, please. I'm begging you. We do not need to make it pretty. We just need to make it work. And we're out, and I can bloody well live with that now. What is our supply of wood looking like, if anything? I don't think we've got any, which would explain why we're not making any more bloody things. Alright, well, time to chop down some trees then. Can't build beds without wood, and can't get wood without chopping down trees. Now, we tried to bargain for some bloody wood from the elves. The elves weren't having it. Because apparently, they took issue to us making beautiful things out of the shelves of bloody mollusks. So, you know, whatever. We'll take down some trees. Call it a bleeding day. I'm going to assign a couple more woodcutters. Mostly because we might as bloody well. That's our bloody fish it was, yes. Fish, good. Fish, baby. Is this suspended? Why is it bloody well suspended? Resume the construction, you numpties. Thank you. This baby has come in clearly to build our fishery. It's not actually a baby. It's a baby accompanying its adult. But still bloody funny. And you get this visual of the babies just scooting around on their bums. It's very funny. To me, specifically. Does that reflect on me, Paulie? Yes. And that's alright. Have the bloody wood again. Good. How's our beds looking? More beds. Excellent, excellent. Speaking of which, let's actually go ahead and make sure that we designate these bloody things as bedrooms. Multi-paint. Absolutely. Alright, stocks. Say we're good on beds. We're building those up. We got 3, and then how many doors have we got? Bloody doors. 10 more bloody doors. Excellent. Bleeding excellent. Approve. Sure. I want to designate these bloody rocks as needing to be hauled, but we'll worry about that in the due course of time. Let's go ahead and put these where the doors already are. Boop, boop, and boop. What do I do when someone says 88 degrees Fahrenheit is cold? I say move somewhere bloody better. If it's in the 80s, I'm not happy. We keep it chilly in here. Speaking of which, I'm actually a bit cold. I'm going to get me bloody jacket. Be right back. Hello, Sourpuss TV. I actually did not see you there. Is this game like Factoria? A bit. Resource management and all that jazz. Less automation and generally more whining from all and sundry. But I've actually been on a bit of a Factorio tear quite recently. Don't be surprised if you see a little bit of the old Factorio on this very channel in the due course of time. But Michael, expounding upon my answer to your question, what do I do when someone says that 88 degrees Fahrenheit is a cold wave? I say move! Because clearly whatever climatological catastrophe that you're bloody well living through, it sort of warped your perception of what temperatures are supposed to be. I wouldn't describe, like, 60s as particularly cold. That's just like, you know, it's a little cool. Cold starts at, like 50 and below. I'd say, like, 48 at a push. 45 if I'm feeling particularly enduring. Let's see here. Yeah, I'd say, Sourpuss TV, I'd say that this is quite a bit like Factorio, when you've got your robots set up, right? If the robots just didn't follow your instructions nearly as readily and were powered by alcohol. This is Dwarf Fortress. By the way, this accent is not how I normally talk. This is actually my normal speaking voice. I don't know. I was on a bit of an accent tear. I do these things from time to time, mostly to amuse myself. Anyway, I'm bloody cave wheat. Let's go ahead. The good news is clearly my dwarves are enthusiastic about actually building the stuff that they're supposed to build. They just didn't have the bloody materials now, did they? Got my fellas in the, in the carpenter shops now. Making beds. Oh, look at that. We're making plenty of beds. We just didn't have the bloody wood for it, apparently. Yeah, look at all them beds. Them tasty-ass beds. Anyway. Let's see here. We need to move these bloody rocks as well. The bloody rocks are getting on my ass. Getting on my bloody nerves. Whatever. Let's see here. Oh, good lord. Unrotten, cookable, solid item. The fuck does that mean? Need the logs? Yes. We need the bloody copper bars as well. Alright, focus pocus. Here's what we're going to do. Gonna put down some more beds. Designate these as bloody bedrooms. Right? Done. And call it a day. How many bloody beds are currently in use? 119 beds in use, 27 available. Or 119 total, with 27 available. I think I bloody well understand that now. I think. Alright. So. Or that. Pleased to it that most of the colony is housed now, at least. Got their little bedrooms and such. Not destitute, not homeless. Bloody well homeless. Now, gonna go ahead, go to my orders. Smelt tetrahedrite ore, and that we're gonna do for bloody ever. We're gonna go ahead and do 50 of them. I don't even know if we've got 50 tetrahedrite ore. In fact, I suspect that we don't. And we've got another possession. Keep a bloody eye on that one, eh? Keep a bloody well eye on that one. Migrant wave. Order completions. It's unrotten raw fish. Prepare a raw fish. He's a fisher dwarf, which means he is carrying fish, almost certainly. He's carrying 4 raw mussels. Bloody mussels. I can live with that. Now, in the interest of a bit of food. Now, you're saying... My bloody plants out. Plump helmets. We've got plump helmets for bloody ages. But we're not allowed to cook them, are we? No, we're not. So what is all this bloody food then? Where are meals? Prepared meals. We've got bloody plenty of meals. I don't know why we're trying to cook more. Prepare fine meals. Why are we trying to bloody prepare fine meals? We've got 2,000 some odd meals of some sort or another. There's a bloody rock. Okay, I mean normally we like rocks, we're dwarves. Which is like one in the Marco Polo sense. What's here? Other. An uninvited guest. You don't bloody say. Swamp Snarling the Special. If you bloody say so. Can we take this thing down? Or are they just bloody well passing by? No, this thing's gonna attack our creatures, isn't it? Yep. Are they running? Are they bloody running? Heavy bleeding. Oh, that's no good. Okay. Fellas. We've got a big ass bird to kill. Let's kill 2 of my fisher dwarves. That's unfortunate. Oh no. It's gonna attack my bloody animals. Oh, Jesus Christ. It's attacking my bloody cavy boar. How is a cavy boar? It's someone's pet, apparently. And they've bloody well killed it. Yeah. We know. Where's the bloody bird at again? Bloody uninvited guests. Oh, did we kill it? Yes, we did. Hell bloody yes. Oh, we didn't even lose a squad member. Oh, there it is. Pathetic creature. Mangled corpse. Not so special now, are you, you bloody bastard? You fisher dwarf killing bastard. Very unfortunate. We got a mysterious construction. Which is a bloody good sign. Oh, we might not have any tombs up. No, we do. We do. Designated tombs. I was about to say dwarves. Tombs for dwarves? Maybe. Impossible to say. Do we have any bloody burial spots? Nope, sure don't. That's right. We've got 2 tombs right there for you. And that is, let's see here. It's a rock coffin. Oh. Rock coffin. I'll make bloody 5 of the things. We'll make 10. Why not? Call it a day. Have some to spare. Some to bloody spare. Unrotten processable plants. We've got fish. I do not understand why... He's preparing meals as we speak. He's preparing a fine meal as we speak, for that matter. Why? I do not know. Mussels and raw mussels. Which apparently count as 2 different ingredients, which is bizarre. But whatever. A mad flippin' necromancer. Still running around, also in her pants, I might add. And got her feet covered in goblin blood, and that's bloody well it. My man has made it... He's created a siltstone grate. And named it Dal Shin. It's a bloody grate. I mean, alright. Cool. I suppose, but it's a bloody grate. Whatever. It barely matters. It is of almost no consequence to me. It's more baffling than anything else. Who takes the time to make a masterwork bloody grate? It's of almost 0 significance. It's fine, actually. It's just confusing. Again, it's baffling more than anything else. Bloody baffling. Absolutely gobsmacked, but whatever. Let's see here. Oh, we might as well dig out some of these little hidey holes here. Might as bloody well. Put a flipping hallway between them, call it a day. And then do the same here. Call it a bleeding day. Speaking of which, I really have got... Oh, now, who's mad at me now? We know the bloody necromancer's not pleased with anyone. Who else is pissy with me? He's a child. He's a bloody child. He's fine. The grumpy ones are all frickin' children. Which is fine. I can deal with grumpy children. It's the grumpy adults that cause problems. Most everyone is like neutral or above. We've got a handful of grumps in the mix. Most everyone is ranging from like basically fine to bloody ecstatic. I'm not going to be too terribly concerned. All things considered. That being said, I do need to be off to bed. So, that is going to do it for me, folks, as of today. Thank you all very much for watching. I am Ned Finn. And until next time, goodbye forever.